Welcome, everybody, to episode 20. We made it to 20 episodes of the Bono's Gamers podcast. Super excited to be here tonight with all of these guests. We've got Zach from the Nerd Cave Network. How's it going, Zach?
Going well. Glad to be here.
We're glad to have you here, man. Glad to see that beautiful beard of yours again. We got Yuki601. How's it going,
Appreciate
man?
you being here. Thanks for inviting me again. For some reason, he doesn't get rid of me, guys. What's up?
Always glad to have you, man.
For sure.
Returning once again is Jason from The Construct. How's it going, Jason?
Going great, man. Good to be back. You know, you and me held it down, Bo, on the last one. It's good to be back with the crew.
Yeah. You're sporting those AirPod Maxes tonight. Look at you,
looking clean.
I didn't pay full price, if that helps.
It does help. It does help, actually. And first time guest, all the way from South Africa. It is Yako from the Tech Update. How's it going, Yako?
How's it, guys? Doing well, thanks. Excited to be a part of it.
Good to see you.
And Amy's here tonight as well, saying hello. Hello, Amy. Well, we've got some stuff we're going to talk about tonight. One is we're just going to talk about what we've been playing. That's how I kind of like to kick off these things. And then we're going to we're going to be talking a little bit about Yako and his channel, the Tech Update, and sort of his vision behind it, the story behind that channel, and why he started it, and what the Lord's doing in his life. And then also we're going to be playing a little game that I made up that I don't know, it kind of looks like maybe Jason's cutting up some paper over there on his desk, maybe. So,
well, no, I'm
writing some stuff down.
It's kind of like college, you know. It's just like right before class, you get your assignment done.
Yeah.
Turn out all right. You know?
Yeah. So, and this will have some viewer participation in this game as well. Yo, what's up, Dan?
Welcome in, Dan.
So, what have you guys been playing lately? Anybody want to kick us off?
You guys, go ahead.
Not everybody at once.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go since everybody's shy tonight. I've been playing some college football. 25. Starting my road to glory with my quarterback All Might. Playing for the Troy Trojans, so that's going really well. Got an arm like a cannon, and then I don't know if you've seen on like Instagram, it's like the zombie like waves that come in and like you're moving the people back and forth, and it's like, oh, plus 20 or minus this. I downloaded one of those games. I can't stop playing. I downloaded yesterday. I feel stupid for playing it, but it's definitely
what's it called?
It's called Last Wars, but you've definitely seen it. I'll pull up, see if I can pull up one of them.
Is this a phone game?
This is a phone game. It's absolutely a phone game.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
he got no shame.
I got no shame. It's literally like
okay,
yeah. You know, and it is what it is. That's what I've been playing, y'all.
So,
okay,
I have one
keep it
question.
real.
I have one question for you. Did you see the game on an ad, and is it like the game when you actually played it?
Yes, this one is like there's like a base builder element that they don't show, but it's fine. And no, I don't do microtransactions, so they get no money out of me.
Right on.
Good for you. Hey, Dan's playing Ace Combat 7 again. Yeah, well, that's cool. And Splinter Cell. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Oh, Splinter Cell.
Very nice. Very nice.
Splinter Cell. We need a new Splinter Cell game. We all know it. It's time.
I'm still in mourning from them canceling the. There was supposed to be a VR installment. Of Splinter Cell, and it got canceled. So yeah.
That would have been good.
It hurt.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Jason? You've been playing anything?
Well, I'm trying to get through my like backlog of shame. It's kind of funny. I think I talked about this last time I was on, but I have the smaller Quest, the 128 gig.
Yeah.
So shamefully, I still have Asgard's Wrath 2 installed on it, and it's up to like 33 gigs now. And also Assassin's Creed Nexus. I still have both installed, which is like literally half the storage of my Quest. So
yeah,
I've been trying to play those so that I could just uninstall them and make room on my Quest. Yeah.
Dude, Asgard's Wrath 2 is so good.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You can tell they put some budget into that one.
They did. Yeah. I like, you know what? I just like, you got your two swords or an axe and a sword, and you just hit them together. I just do this.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's go. It's fun. And you can throw your axe like you can in a certain PlayStation game. I'm blanking on the name of it, where you can like throw an axe and it comes back to you. What's that game called? Yugi? Have you ever played a game like that?
What was it again?
Anybody where you can like throw your axe and the axe comes back to you? It's on PlayStation. It's some silly game, low budget game.
I'm trying to put my finger on it.
Yeah, what is that game called?
Dude, I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I can tell what's going on here.
It's not.
I think there's this guy Zach I know. He might know it.
Yeah, but it's like a game. It's not quite as good as this game. This zombie game you play on your phone. But,
it's not as good as the zombie game on the phone, but maybe you're thinking of Ghost of Tsushima. That's the one.
Yeah.
Tsushima, yes.
Oh man.
Last Wars is what the phone game was called. Okay, so I know I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's all good. That's good. Good stuff. Have you played Assassin's Creed Nexus, Jason? Is it good?
It is good. I mean, if you like Assassin's Creed games, they fit a lot into the headset. Like it's definitely Quest graphics. It's not, it's not
right.
top tier or whatever, but they fit a lot in there, and they did the best they can. So like when you're going through a crowd of people, there might be like one guy with the same face like 6 times, but you have to kind of get over that, outside of that, it's pretty impressive. The physicality is something you're not ever really ready for when you're playing on Quest. Like, playing Assassin's Creed games on console, you scale a building or whatever, but when you're running from people in VR and you have to keep grabbing the side of the wall or whatever, you realize that you don't want to make a mistake because you don't want to get tired, right? So it's a lot of fun. I actually don't know why I stopped playing it, to be honest. So I'm trying to get back.
You literally will get tired in VR.
Yeah.
Like your arms will literally get tired.
Yeah. Yeah, VR taught me that I had a shoulder impingement. I had no idea.
Oh man, yeah. The reviews on it are pretty good. I've not gotten to play it yet. But it looks cool.
Highly recommend. It's fun. I mean, if you like Assassin's Creed games, it's all there.
Yeah, cool, awesome. All right, Yugi, what have you been playing, man?
Dude, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but Returnal has captivated me.
Okay.
Have I mentioned this already?
No, I didn't know you.
I had zero expectations out of that game, but it's one of those. You remember when you did that one game review? It was about shooting dinosaurs, and you were like,
Exoprimal.
I don't know why. Right. You were like, why do you like this game, and why do I keep playing it? Type beat.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's how I felt about Returnal, because I was like, all right, I just kind of want to jump in and just play the game. Like it's a roguelike. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can jump in, jump out type thing. But then it actually like grabbed me and was like, no, this is actually really interesting. Like there's actual some depth here. There's some story here. There's a lot of mystery. Yeah, I really, really like it. And and it's crazy because like it just does something that I don't see in many other games. So check this out, right? So I was playing for like 3-4 days straight, and some weird things kept happening, right? And then, like, I think it was like the 3rd or 4th day, the loading screen changed and it tripped me up. So, like, I went back into so there's this game will make you fear astronauts, apparently. but like there's like this astronaut thing suit that like follows you around.
Yeah.
And typically when you load into the game, right? Because it's like a cycle, she's stuck in a cycle on this planet. When you start the game, it shows her crashing into the planet, and then you start, right? You start your run. Okay. So that happened for 3 days, but on the 4th day, as the game's loading, astronauts like, I'm like, whoa, like this is weird. You know, so it kind of like almost like breaks the fourth wall a little bit, and then you get like these weird sounds on your controller. Yeah, so it has me along for the ride for sure. There's a lot more lore than I expected. So I think I'm gonna finish it, man. I think I'm gonna definitely like follow it to the end. And even like the longer you play and the longer it goes, even the environment itself changes. Like now there's vegetation growing, the sun is coming out, like there's different areas to go to. And then depending on what items you have, the run will completely change. So I don't know how to like successfully escape. So I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's one of those things. It's hard to explain. It's like a perfect roguelike. Like it's like a roguelike, because you know most roguelikes you just play and repeat. But it's like a roguelike where you repeat and it actually feels like there's progression in the story that grabs you. It's really crazy. Because you don't have zero expectations, but
it does have a story that progresses, but it's also still procedurally generated, isn't it?
Right.
What's that old game? It was on GameCube. It was Eternal Darkness, or was it Eternal Darkness? You making it sound like it's Eternal Darkness, where like sometimes the load screen would come up and you think the game was broken, but then it was like a jump scare. I don't remember how it played out exactly, but they did like weird stuff like that.
Metal Gear. The last time I saw something do that was Metal Gear. Metal Gear did that, where if you saved your game in the prison, the games say, "Oh, you fell asleep," but then when you reloaded the game, it was a completely different game. It wasn't Metal Gear. It was like some like Vampire Slayer type game, and it like completely threw you for a loop. But whereas this game, like every time you jump back into it, like you don't know what to expect. There's gonna be something weird that's gonna like hint, and I'm like, is this important? Like I don't know, but I'm keeping these things in mind. I'm like writing notes, like, whoa, what's that about? You know, like it's a trip, man. I love it though. I love it
for Returnal.
Yes, because I'm like, it's messing with me. Like, is this astronaut important? Like, what's going on? Like, it's really bothering me, man.
I actually missed that era of gaming.
Right?
Where it's like you got stuck and you had to like go to the grocery store and like find like a GamePro magazine or something. Like, I missed how, like that level of difficulty. Like you literally had to just come back next week to finish this game.
Yeah. So like every time like something's changing, and then you get like weird flashbacks, and there's so many hints, and I'm like, what is the game trying to tell me? Like I don't know. It's really cool. And now I'm thinking like, is it even possible to escape this planet? Like I'm immersed, man. I'm in it. I'm gonna start like arguing with my friends, like, how do I escape, bro? I'm gonna be like that meme with the guy with the chalkboard. That's gonna be me, like.
Well, and that's the thing is like back in the day, you'd go to school and you would talk with all your friends and be like, "Hey, are you at this spot?" And like you would all like talk and be like, "Oh yeah, this is how I did it." Like that era feels like we're not there anymore. Like nobody does that. But like Housemarque did an amazing job with that game, because all their games before that were just top down like shooters. Alien Nation was amazing, but they knocked it out of the park with Returnal. Yeah. And there's a co-op part.
Yeah. It really engrossed me, man. And I was like, wow, like, and visually it looks good, because you know most roguelikes, the graphics aren't going to be like top tier, but like the graphics are really up there, man. Yeah. Like I find myself turning on the photo mode just to look around. Like this is a very beautiful game for a roguelike. Yeah. Oh, nice. No. So
that's cool. Good we will always need a new Splinter Cell.
Always.
Agreed.
Can't have enough of them.
Get Michael Irons tied in.
Yeah, man, Yuki, you take game notes more than anybody I've ever known or met in my entire life.
Persona taught me that the hard way.
How many notebooks you have filled up in your closet? You just like got a closet full of notebooks.
Dude, it's in the other room. I'd show you. Dang. But I have one.
Like respect though. Respect. I was actually disappointed.
Totally.
I was disappointed in Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. you'd like pick up a code, and like I got excited. I'm like, cool, I have to remember this code. Like I almost like came out of the headset to like jot it down. But then I think when I got to the safe or whatever, it's like I could like pull it up in a notebook or something in game. Like it automatically remembered it for me. So I was a little disappointed that I didn't actually have to remember the code. Yeah, it's like
feels bad. Yeah.
It's like, oh, hand holding.
for real.
Yeah.
You should put it online.
Kids these days.
Sell the notes.
Sell the notes.
Oh, man.
It's really cool because it has like just enough mystery to make you want to dive back in and figure out what the heck is going on here. Like that's weird. What's that about? Wait, and then they throw something new at you, and you're like, okay, well, what's that about? Like, and you want to really like, dissect the pieces. It's really cool. I love when games do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Dan remembers playing Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. He reached this point where I had to copy a map, but no matter what I tried, I could not do it.
Yeah.
So I gave up, closed the DS, and went to do something else. And when I came back and opened it up, it did it. So apparently, all you had to do was close the DS and open it again to copy it.
That's fantastic.
Crazy.
So it's like the DS was like a stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. That's crazy. Nintendo always comes up with the best little things like that to have to do, I feel like. But anyway, that's cool. Yako, you been playing anything?
Yeah, well, I'm a big strategy gamer, so
Okay.
Love MOBAs. I'm doing a lot of League of Legends. Naturally, they've got a new mode called Swarm, kind of like the zombie game that Zach mentioned, but you're facing primordians, so evolved creatures, and building up as you play against swarms of these things, and kind of playing a story mode. It's quite interesting, and also some Fortnite. So Falcon would have been proud of me, I guess.
Right.
Play with my son and some friends around here, and then last week I played Sins of a Solar Empire. Don't know if you know that one. It's an old strategy game, space-based strategy game.
What's it
Fleet
called?
management. Sins of a Solar Empire.
Sins of a Solar Empire. I've never heard of that one.
Very, very old kind of space-based game. Build up your fleets, do research. You have massive fleets at the end of the day across multiple solar systems. Really enjoy it.
Cool.
I got a burning question.
Mm.
What's the main in League? Who's your main?
Vayne at the moment.
Vayne? Yo,
Yes.
this guy's a sweat, bro. You're a Vayne main? Oh no!
I'm not getting
That's a
anywhere,
murderer.
guys.
Get him out of here. Vayne? Oh baby, Vayne hits like a truck. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
dude.
Good stuff.
I'm still learning. I'm at like, I've been trying in ranked, but I'm down in Iron 4, so
Iron
not
4,
getting
yeah,
anywhere. Yeah, so it's I'm winning some games, but it's obviously based on how your team is doing as well.
Of course.
Enjoying that.
I respect it,
learning.
man. I'm a very cringe pocket Yumi, so respect to you, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yumi must be a challenge to play. I've only played with Yumi, so I don't know
Yeah.
what it's like
yeah.
actually playing Yumi.
Yeah. It's I like it. I can just get to watch someone like you, Vayne, do all the work, and I just envy like
Yeah.
skill because I cannot. I tried Vayne and I absolutely embarrassed myself, but a good Vayne is absolutely menacing. So respect. Yeah.
It's late game, very late game era. So
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
no, yeah. So that's
Nice.
what I've been playing.
Cool.
So, Bo,
Very
what
cool.
have you been playing?
Thanks for asking, Zach. Actually, I had played Fortnite last night, actually, for just like 3 rounds, and I haven't played in months. I mean, I don't know if I've played this year. Maybe one other time. I used to play all the time, but those first couple of rounds that I played, I was like, why did I ever quit playing this? Because I was just dominating. I was playing a couple of the best games I've ever played, Zach. No joke. And then the third game, I just totally was terrible. Like everybody, couldn't kill anybody. So I was like, that's what I remember being like, was that round right there. Not being that great.
You should play Last Wars. It's great.
Bro is low-key sponsored.
Oh man.
Hey,
you
Bo,
scared Nerd Cave.
I empathize, Bo. I had a similar experience with Gears of War. Like, I used to be a shark amongst fish in Gears of War, like multiplayer. And I played a match, and I must have like just got, you know, a bunch of newbies. And I'm like, yeah, I still got it. And then like the next match, I'm like, oh, I don't have it.
Yeah.
It's like I forgot how to wall bounce and all that stuff. It was like, it was a disaster.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's how it was. I've also been playing Immortals of Avium. I'm almost done with that game. It got terrible reviews when it came out a year ago. I think it came out last August. It is not a bad game. It did not deserve all those bad reviews. I think graphically it released in a very unfinished state, but they've patched it since, and it doesn't even. I told Yugi about this a few months ago. I said it doesn't look the greatest, but no kidding. I think it looks better now than it did like in April when I first started playing it. So I'm like slowly working through it, but it's had some patches, and it's got a pretty good story, and the shooting mechanics are really solid, I think, but it's like a magic shooter. You don't have guns. You're shooting with different types of magic, and the story, I think, is really well fleshed out. Unfortunately, like, they've created this whole world with all this lore, and we'll probably never see a sequel or anything else in the franchise because it did so poorly. But I'm almost done with that. And I recently jumped back into Starfield as well, because I never finished it, and I really want to finish it, just the main campaign at least. And so I'm trucking along in there, and it looks a lot better than it did at launch too, to be honest. And then also, I just put out a review on a mini PC that I had been playing, and I realized I got it during the Steam summer sale. I was like, one, that's just not a great timing because I spent too much money on the Steam summer sale, but two, it was good because I needed some games to test on this mini PC. But I bought, because Jason hyped it up so much, I bought Half-Life Alyx for VR.
Very good.
I wanted to test a VR game on this mini PC, and I thought that Half-Life was like this like some kind of like dictatorship or something had taken over, and there was all these, you know, militia around, you know, keeping order, and it was like that kind of game where you're fighting against, you know, fighting for freedom or something against the man. And I very quickly realized that whether I was right about that or not, I don't know. But Half-Life Alyx, it starts off that way. There's like armed guards everywhere. You're kind of sneaking around. You're trying to escape them. They catch you, but then you escape, and then somebody in the rebellion that you're a part of, they put you on a train, or like, go save your dad, and they put you on this train. The train gets stopped because the train tracks are blocked, and you have to go into a subway tunnel, and suddenly it turns into a freaking zombie game, and I do not like zombie games. And I'm in this dark subway tunnel with all these, it looks like, they've got like these parasites on top of their heads.
Head crabs,
those,
head crabs.
Did not care for that much, especially in VR. And but you know what? I kept playing, and got through the subway tunnel. But that's about as far as I've gotten so far. So it's pretty crazy though. Pretty fun.
Yeah, I apologize, Bo.
No, it's okay.
For real. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Was it late at night by any chance?
Oh yeah, it was late at night.
It makes it worse.
There
is something that like in VR, like any other, we've all played like scary games, but like to see like a head crab zombie stepping towards you, life size, you know, and the thing about VR is that if something freaks you out, you can't look away from the screen.
Right.
You're still
Right.
inside the game.
Yeah.
It takes some adjustment. Yeah.
Oh man,
That's
it
funny.
does. It did take some adjustment. And then I'm like, wait, how do I reload my gun? They're still coming.
Right. Yeah.
Because you like have to actually like
Yeah.
reload it.
I've
Like,
dropped-
where's my ammo? And
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
dropped a couple of shotgun shells on the ground while being like approached by a head crab zombie. It puts a little hair on your chest there.
Mhm.
Have you guys ever played Slender Man?
Ooh, no, I have
No,
not played.
and
it.
I will not ever play Slender.
I've only seen gameplay. It's but watching YouTube videos of people playing that is quite funny.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think I'll
it
probably
looks
stop
scary.
there, Yako. I would be okay just watching other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You be scared for me type beat.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, that's what we've been playing, I guess. Oh man. Yeah. Been playing some retro games as well, but Yako, I want to turn the attention to you and your channel, the tech updates. I would like to kind of, I don't know, maybe you could tell us the story, its origin story, why, what your vision behind it was, why you started it, what you hope will happen in the channel, and I'm sure we'll have other questions as we go. But
Sure.
yeah.
No, good stuff. So I've always had a dream to kind of start some kind of online income business. So about a year ago, unfortunately, I got laid off at my company. I restructured, and I was sitting before this choice about what I'm going to do, and praying about it. I felt to move in this direction, trying to get going online with some kind of business. And YouTube was part of that. So it started with kind of a business approach to it. I spent 13 years in tech retail as a regional supervisor, tech services supervisor. So I got a lot of experience in PCs, fixing PCs, software, troubleshooting, that type of thing. So it started with that kind of angle. But then I discovered all of these handhelds that are being made by Anbinik and Power Kitty and so
and just
Yeah.
and they
yeah,
keep coming out. Yeah.
they keep coming out. So I absolutely love comparing devices. I could kind of live vicariously through people, or through just looking at devices, comparing the specs, looking at how they perform against each other, which would be the best. When I upgrade my cell phone contract, it's like a 2-3 months research project beforehand. It's kind of a quirk. I enjoy that. So started the YouTube channel, but when I discovered all of these handhelds, started overviewing them. Obviously, at the point where the channel is at, don't have a lot of finance coming in, so I haven't had the finance to necessarily buy these and do hands-on reviews with them. So I was thinking about what I could do about this, and what I'm trying is an angle of where I'm actually kind of overviewing these, doing summaries sort of what other reviewers are saying, trying my best to kind of provide value in that way in a shorter format. So that's kind of where I'm at this point. It's just to kind of become part of the conversation around these, and I've absolutely enjoyed being engaging with the community, and chatting with everybody about what they're saying about these handhelds and what their experiences are around them. Helped a few guys figure out some things on these, and that's really enjoy that. So yeah, really would like to build it into something that kind of generates an income. Also been very excited about the conversations I've heard you guys had on, especially on this podcast with Jay Dunn, being kind of a witness online for the kingdom of God. So really excited about that. I mean, it's a whole mission field, and to be able to be there, be here online, and just be the difference, represent the kingdom of God. That's got me really excited. And I'm not exactly sure in what direction God wants to take that, how He wants me to do that. But really excited about the idea of it, and the journey about discovering exactly what that's going to be. Feel like I'm becoming part of an army, online. Guys online that's representing the kingdom. So I'm here, representing, reporting for duty, doing my best.
Oh man,
I love
Let's
it.
go.
I love
sir.
it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Very cool. What would you say is has been maybe one of the most challenging parts of your journey so far with the channel?
So it's been a big learning curve, obviously, when you just come into YouTube,
Yeah.
learning about the algorithm and all the different kinds of tips and tricks to get the channel noticed. It's a big thing. It's obviously my channel's a faceless channel. Started it that way just because I thought it would be easier.
Yeah.
But it's I kind of want to go live. I want to put my face on there, and because I think people would connect with me better.
Okay.
But yeah, just being off the cuff, talking off the cuff has been a challenge to me, which is funny because, as I told you, I used to be in youth ministry, so I used to talk in front of schools and crowds. Never had a problem with that. But when I have to do an off the cuff YouTube video, struggle with that. Always feel like I could do this better. I could. I didn't say that right. My tone wasn't right on that one. So I'm working on that. As you can, I've got a green screen now. Working on getting to a point, maybe putting myself on the actual videos.
Yeah. Last time we talked or video chatted, you didn't have a green screen, so you're making, and that's what all of us I think have to do, is make small incremental changes and improvements as we go, because none of us are, I don't know, name some big YouTuber. None of us are there. None of us are those people right off the bat, and they weren't either. They all had to do that. Yeah.
One thing, Yako, that made me way more comfortable. And I have a similar background where I had, I was a youth group leader. I had public speaking opportunities, all that stuff. And but something about saying something you intend to say on camera just breaks all that down. But one thing that has gotten me through is the the power of editing, like fixing it in post. I've really started to get more comfortable just saying just like ridiculous things and just messing up, and knowing that I can just get rid of it, and that lets me go all the way through a take. Before I would stop the camera, and I'm sure you're probably doing something like that right now. Every time I mess up, I'll just start all over. But just go for it, man. You got it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Give it a try. I've been working. I think that's probably the issue, is trying to get it right first time off.
You don't have to. It's just you.
Just go and do it, and then fix it later.
Yeah. I sure don't get it right the first time. I can have it written down, reading it off the screen in front of me, and I can't say it right half the time. So
right.
Yeah. Editing's a great tool for sure.
Yeah.
And it's different when you're live too, I think. Like if you just go live, it's just you're just like, okay, we're just talking. But when it's recorded, it does have it. There's an element of just like, okay, this has to be perfect now because I'm putting out a pre-recorded product, and it just feels like it needs that polish. But but no, I'm just glad that you're on here, that you're trying, that you are talking about stuff that you enjoy, and I think that comes through in your videos, so keep that up for sure.
The whole retro gaming scene is, I really enjoy that. I mean, I didn't have a lot of consoles growing up. I had the original NES and moved from there to the Genesis Mega Drive, and then after a few years became a PC guy. So later got a Wii, so I missed most of the PlayStations, and borrowed one from a friend once to play Wipeout. So that was quite cool on the PS1. And so yeah, I've been discovering quite a lot of games that I never played, and now I can play through emulation, which is quite cool.
I have a
it's a
question
whole
though,
new-
Yako. What game made you make the leap to PC?
Sure. Gonna have to remember. Descent.
Yeah.
Descent.
Yeah, that's like a flight sim in a mine, space type of flight sim in mines. So you're flying through tunnels and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was.
I think
that
I
was
remember
quite
that one.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
awesome
that's
flight
cool.
sim back in the day. Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
that was got me excited. The graphics and everything around that, and the kind of gameplay. You're fighting these robots in the mines, mining robots.
Nice.
Different types of guns, customizing your ship. That was cool.
I think I played a demo of that game on a demo disc. Remember when we used to get demo
Yeah.
discs, and there would be like sometimes there'd be more than one
Physical
game on it. You know, there might be 10 games on it or something. And I think I played the demo of that game a long time ago.
Save physical media.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. For real. Yako, this is more of a curiosity question, but my limited understanding is that a lot of gaming and tech merchandise is hard to get in South Africa because of maybe the tariffs surrounding imports and exports. Is that anywhere in the ballpark of true?
No, very true. Unfortunately, import duties drive up the cost of the devices quite a bit. So I was looking at it last week. The Steam Deck and the Ally are available here, for example. They're quite expensive though, so it would. Sure, I mean, the Ally X at this stage would be around a month's worth of salary for the typical South African. So
Yeah.
that's basically for a local. And I mean, importing, you get quite a bit of upmark on the shipping and on actual import taxes on it. So that makes it quite expensive. I think I mentioned to you that the 556 would be around, was it $300 to $400 in comparison if we had to get it in here?
Okay. Yeah, if it $400, that's so if you don't know what the RG556 is, it retails for $185 US. So if it was $400, I mean that's more than double. Yeah, that's
a crazy markup.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is
for
crazy.
real.
Look, I'm talking under correction, but I think it was at least $300 the last time I checked, if you converted the currency. So obviously our currency isn't that strong either, so it's kind of 20 times less than the dollar at this stage, around 18 rand for a dollar. So yeah, that also affects the price quite a bit.
Yeah.
So on the flip
Yeah.
side, if you can earn income in dollars, it becomes a positive. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's part of the reason for the move into the online income sort of thing.
Okay,
Because
I
that
got you.
It could become, and it's a challenge to get. Unfortunately, a challenge to get employment at this stage. So moving to kind of online work seeking. So yeah, that it becomes easier, I would believe. Yeah, so.
Well, are there any Bible verses that have encouraged you along your journey?
So yeah, it was Philippians. If I can just get it here quickly. 3 verse. Just gotta find it again.
I don't know what happened to
sorry.
Jason.
I'm still here. If you can
Oh,
hear
okay.
me. Yeah, I think one of my kids might have turned on my headset and tried to do something, and a lot of weird things happened. So I'll be back on camera soon.
All right.
Okay, so it's Philippians 3, verse 8 to 10, or 8 to 9 at least. Paul speaking, saying, "Yet indeed I also count all things lost for the excellence of the knowledge of Christ Jesus my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and count them as rubbish, that I may gain Christ, and be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is from the law, but that which is through faith in Christ, the righteousness which is from God by faith." So one of the things in my Christian journey, especially with gaming, is in the earlier years, especially in the earlier church, a lot of this was considered bad. Gaming was unholy. You needed to stay away from it. And
Yeah.
throughout the years, what I've kind of discovered is to, that God wants to be where you are, with you, in it with you. And that's part of what's got me excited, is to actually just represent online, to be in what I love doing, and bring what I know about Christ and Christ in me into that. So kind of, what I discovered is that even in that, you can be in gaming with Jesus. Now, for myself, there's certain games I don't play, obviously, because of my faith, but for the most part, what I realize is that he actually wants to use that love, the enjoyment I have of it, and reach people through that. That's kind of helped me develop a lot more as a Christian than staying away, this kind of asceticism, staying away from everything.
Yeah.
Just to kind of just be me and let Christ come through.
Yeah.
And you reach a lot more people like that as well.
Correct.
So that's why that scripture kind of excites me and has helped me. It's to just, when Paul talks about counting all things lost, there, he's actually talking about the law, all of his knowledge about which he learned as a Pharisee, because he got saved, as he was a very, very zealous Pharisee. So when he talks about counting all things lost, he's talking about all of that which was supposed to make him holy.
Yeah.
He counts that as loss so that he may gain Christ.
Mm.
So it's kind of what I found, is that you don't necessarily need to leave everything, stay, and obviously there's a balance in that, but you can bring Christ into where you are, into the things that you enjoy doing, and some amazing things can happen. So that's part of why I'm on the journey to build up a channel and try and earn some kind of online income and represent in the space. Really enjoying it. So
Yeah.
hope it makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
I think Yugi. I don't do this as much, but Yugi, like, you talk to people as you're live streaming about stuff like this,
Absolutely.
on a decently regular basis, kind of what Yako's talking about, and like, I have so much respect for that.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed of the gospel.
Yeah, I know you're not.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I don't think there's a lot of people representing God in the space, or not as much as out in the normal world, at least. But yeah, in gaming especially, not that much.
Yeah.
I listen, and I follow a lot of different gaming YouTubers, and I mean, almost none of them ever speak about anything about the Bible or Jesus or church or Christianity, and if they do, it's usually in a negative sense. So
Mostly because they got a wrong view. They got a wrong
Yeah.
idea of what God is, of who God is.
Right.
And
I agree.
and hopefully we can change that.
think we already are, man.
Yeah,
I think we already
absolutely.
are. Yeah, I found out, and I haven't streamed in like 3 weeks. So check this out, right? I want to tomorrow. So I'm not gonna leak his name or who he is, but one of the closest followers of mine sends me a DM. He says, Yugi, I really started praying lately. I was like, mind you, this is someone who does not believe, does not profess, but he's like, I just been praying lately. And I'm like, you see how that seed, man,
awesome.
just one little seed can sprout, So don't be ashamed, man. Don't be ashamed. You'd be surprised. And I was like, you? Like, what? Like, because he used to be like a little cringed out about it when it would come up in the middle of the stream, But he's like, nah, man, I started doing it and it's been great. I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. Like, what a that, oh man, lit my heart up
That's
like
awesome.
a Christmas tree. Absolutely.
Praise God.
Used to do this at back in the day with the LAN scene. Yeah, I don't know if you guys had the same kind of effect. Carrying your PC to somebody's house, linking it all up.
Yeah.
Awesome times. We still do it around here. So
LAN parties.
yeah, we reached out in that way quite a while back. Got a few guys that really their lives changed. Good friend of mine that's in New Zealand at this stage. Life got quite affected by all of those lands and the conversations we had there about the kingdom. So
That's beautiful.
taking it online now. Hopefully,
It's definitely possible. The crazy thing is that Jesus knew this when he gets to when we get to Matthew 28 and he gives the disciples the Great Commission. He says, we often quote it as go and make disciples, but in the Greek it's actually as you go make disciples. It's like wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're into, use it as a platform to make disciples. And so you can have those conversations at a LAN party, you can have those conversations on a gaming podcast, you can have those conversations anywhere you are with whatever you're doing. It's just as you go, be willing to talk about that, be willing to encourage people in that direction and plant those seeds and allow the Lord to speak through you. And I think that beautiful things come out of that because God is a God of beauty and he creates beautiful things. So yeah, that's a really cool testimony. Yeah. Both of those. Thanks for sharing those.
sure. Yeah. Awesome, guys.
Any other questions for Yako?
Yako.
I have a pop quiz, Yako. Mr. I like to compare devices.
Yeah.
Which one of these is best?
Definitely the 28XX. Just
definitely.
What I've been looking at. The A30 is a bit slower. It's got that analog stick, but the processor isn't as brilliant as the 28XX.
That is absolutely true. That is
hands-on
absolutely true.
experience yet, but
I'm
This
just
one is-
impressed.
This one's
because-
more powerful. This one has the stick that it doesn't need. This one should have the stick. Then it would be perfect.
But have you seen the Magic X Mini?
I
It's
have.
coming out now.
Yes.
Dual analog sticks on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. Yeah.
Interesting.
Magic X is not a company that I've really followed very closely, but that one looks interesting. So I might have to check that one out if I get a chance.
absolutely
Cool.
awesome. Yeah. So yeah, enjoying it. We don't have lions walking around in the street yet, and just in case anybody's wondering, that was a big thing a few years back about South Africa. Everybody kind of thought that we had wildlife in there. Well, I mean, we do have rock badgers in our street here and in our yard actually. So
Rock badgers.
Yep.
Rock badgers.
Yeah, it's rock Irexes. Yeah, I live
They
very.
They don't
close
like
to their
jazz. They don't like punk. They like rock. It's
nature.
rock
They
badgers.
actually, and they sing quite a bit. They make noise at night.
He did not just say
See,
that.
it said they sing.
He did not just say that. He just said that. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy.
I'm sorry.
That was peak dad joke right there.
Oh
bro.
yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
sorry.
that jokes. Yeah, that's awesome. It's a good joke. But yeah, they actually make quite a bit of noise at night. So it can be
That's
They're
very-
like, I looked them up. They look like big gerbil
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Oh, can you show us? I want to see what a rock badger looks like.
Yeah, some of these guys look funny, man. They make funny faces, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're cute when they're small.
There you go.
Awesome.
You got that chalky one.
Yeah.
In
This
my,
bad boy.
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
funny.
My son has started nicknaming them. So obviously the one is called Chubby.
Uh,
You know, so they're quite interesting. They make our life interesting. Yeah. my wife actually had a few of them crawl into a car's engine compartment. Took a drive with her because it's obviously warm in
Really?
there at night. So,
oh man.
yeah, yeah. So that was quite an interesting episode.
Oh well. Okay. So everybody go check out the tech update on YouTube.
Thank you.
Give him
That'd be awesome.
watch some videos. Give him some likes, some comments, some subs. Let's definitely, dude. You're definitely going to make it to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. You're almost there right now.
I'd like to get to 1,000, hopefully. At the
yeah, that
current
would.
rate.
That's what we need to get you to is 1,000.
That's right.
So
Halfway there.
check out the tech update for sure.
Awesome. That would be
Glad
awesome.
to have you.
Thanks, guys.
On here tonight. And with that said, we got a little game to play. A little game of my own invention that I'm calling Game Swap Showdown.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, I need a theme song. Game
Yeah.
Swap Showdown. So everybody has prepared 5 games that they would recommend, and we're going to play this in 5 separate rounds. Each card that you, or whatever you wrote your game on, you assigned a point value to of 1 through 5. We hopefully didn't reuse any point values, so only one card can be worth 3 points, for example. And what we're going to do each round is you're going to pick a random card, whichever one you want, and you're going to show it. We're going to all show our card at the same time, just the title of the game, not the point value. And here's how it's going to work. If 2 players play the same game, have the same game written down, then you will both take a 0 for that round. Okay? For every card that's left, we'll go around. So we'll start actually with Zach. He'll get to pick first, then Yako, then Jason, then Yugi. And then round 2, Yako will start first, and Zach will be last. Okay, so everybody will get a chance to be first, and we'll have to also be last. All right. And you will get to decide whether you want to keep your game and its point value, or trade with someone else and swap with their game. Zach's frozen. Okay, there he is. All right. And maybe you think that they assigned a higher point value to their game, or maybe you just feel like, you know, you're playing your 1 point card and you want to get rid of it, or maybe you just like their game better and you're like, I want that game in my stack. I'm going to take that one. Whatever the case, you can swap with one person. Once a game is swapped, though, it cannot be swapped again. So it's done. If you decide to keep your card, once it's swapped, you'll show us the point value of both cards. Or no, wait, of just the swapped card. And if you decide to keep it, the point value will remain a mystery until the end of the round. Once we've gone around through all of us, and we get to the end of the round, then we'll tally up the points, and I have a spreadsheet that I'm going to put those in to keep it nice and clean. Okay, any questions so far?
No,
That's
I
fine.
think, yeah, let's do it.
All right. Okay, round 1. Here we go. You're going to hold up your card in 3, 2, 1.
I don't think you can see this. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a little.
Total Annihilation, Rise of something.
I got Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, Risk of Rain 2. Okay, The Last of Us. I've got Immortals of Avium, and Zach has, I don't know. What is
This is Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you can't see it because I don't have.
Is it really?
autofocus.
Or is it whatever that zombie game is you're playing on your phone?
Last War? Yeah.
All right. All right. So we've got Immortals of Avium, The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Risk of Rain 2. And what was yours, Yako?
Total Annihilation.
Total Annihilation.
Old strategy game.
Okay. Okay.
Very old.
So we
Alright.
had. What was yours, Bo?
Immortals of Avium that I talked about earlier.
Hold on.
I should have written it in Sharpie, I guess, to make it darker.
Maybe I can.
I'm going to take The Last
There we
of
go.
Us from Jason.
I
Ooh.
wanted that one.
There we go.
Awesome.
All right. Oh, you're
Of
you're adjusting your camera. I thought you were virtually reaching for the card. You know,
Yeah.
just kinda-
Yeah.
what is The Last of
those.
Us worth?
So this is when I show what it's worth.
Yeah, show us what that one's worth. It's out of play now.
Oh, well done.
money.
Let's go.
Big
Man,
money.
okay. Zach off to a strong start. All right.
I'm not competitive at all, everybody.
Okay. So that means that. Oh, I already forgot what you had up there. Ghost of Tsushima is still
Ghost
in
of
play.
Tsushima. Yeah.
Okay. So Yako, do you want to keep or swap?
I think I'll swap. Which one did you have, Bo?
Immortals of Avium.
Okay, I'll take that one.
Okay. Immortals of Avium is now yours, and it is worth 2 points.
Yeah. Worth a try.
Absolutely. But that means that I now have yours for the time being. What about Jason?
I
Jason's
can't
next.
remember what everyone had. So I have to take someone's now, right?
You
mine was
don't.
taken.
You can keep the one that you can keep Zach's, or you can trade with Yugi or me.
Okay.
So you have Ghost of Tsushima
Um,
right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I've always wanted to play that, so I'll take it. I'll
Okay,
keep.
you'll keep
Ghost.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that one worth?
1 point.
1 point?
1 point.
Crazy?
Classic.
Hey,
It's a
it's
trick.
my,
There's a trick.
it's my favorite game.
Oh, what?
One of my favorite games, but
Yeah.
I come to win, y'all.
1 point is dirty, dude. That's dirty.
It's
Okay.
a good play.
All right, Yugi. You want to keep or swap? You can swap with me, I guess. That's it. No. Yeah. I have Jason or Yako's card, or you can keep what you have.
Immortals of Avium.
No, I have Total Annihilation now.
Total Annihilation. He said it's a classic?
Very old, yeah.
Strategy game.
I feel like that has a really good reputation. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I feel like I've heard that game before. I feel like it's good. But Yako is a strategy gamer, so he'd be the type to put a 1 on it. But I'm a try.
Well,
I'm gonna
you
try.
had to put a 1 on something. So,
Okay.
all right. How much is it worth?
2 points.
2.
2 points.
Two.
Okay. It's not horrible, but it's not
Yeah.
the best.
Well, you did twice as good as I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I ended up with Yugi's card, which was Risk of Rain 2, which is worth how much?
2 points.
2 points. Wow. Okay. So, okay. So let's see. Let's see if I can. Oh wait, just a second. Just a second. Here we go. Let's see if I can show. I want to show the scores. Here's a score update.
Outstanding.
Except I forgot to hit enter on mine. All right.
Zach in the lead.
Zach
Zach,
in
chunky
the
5.
lead. All right. We're ready for round 2. So we're done with round 1 cards. Here we go. Round 2. Everybody ready?
Hold on. Sorry. I'm making mine more legible for everyone.
I thought I wrote mine in big enough text, but it's still kind of hard to read.
Well, I don't have autofocus on my camera, so yeah, no. Okay, we can go. We can do
Okay.
this. All right.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
No.
Boneworks, Republic Commando. Okay. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves on the NES. Wow.
Oh wow.
I can't. What does that say, Yugi?
The Last of Us Part 1.
Oh, okay. Part 1. I got Forza Horizon 5. Your camera's mirrored or something. Yeah, The Last of Us Part 1. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The Last of Us with
There we go.
the
The
second
Last of
appearance.
Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, man, we were this
Well-
close to showing at the same time, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, so
no.
you avoided the zeros there.
I did.
That was close. Okay. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. What was Zach's again?
Republic Commando.
Oh yeah, Republic Commando and Boneworks. And I had Forza Horizon 5. Okay, so Yako, you get to go first. You get to decide if you want to keep or swap.
I like The Last of Us, so I think I'm going to swap with Yugi. I'm going to take a chance on that one.
You've got a big chunky 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Very nice.
All right, Jason, keep or swap.
Who can I swap with?
You can swap with. You can take Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Republic Commando, Forza Horizon 5, or keep Boneworks.
I'm going for the NES. I want Prince of Thieves.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Classic.
It's 3
3
points.
points.
All
Let's
right.
go.
right.
Let's go.
It's
Not
not
too
bad.
bad.
I will take it. Awesome.
Yeah. That's good. Okay.
Okay.
Yugi,
All
you
right,
can
let me-
take Boneworks, keep your card, which I forgot what it is now.
Yako took. It was The Last of Us.
Yeah, I took that one.
Oh, wait.
So
That means you took Prince of
Jason-
Thieves. Yeah.
took
Oh,
Jason
so
took
wait.
Prince of Thieves from Yugi.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
so Yugi now has Boneworks. So
Mhm.
okay.
Oh,
so
I'm
you
keeping Boneworks. I'm
you can
keeping
keep Bone-
Boneworks.
Okay.
I know that's a good
Okay.
game. Ain't no way it's not anything less than 3, right? Dang!
ooh,
Sorry.
ooh.
Come on! Yo, you guys are sneaky, bro.
Okay. All right.
Dang.
So wait. Okay. So now what's in play? We've got Republic Commando
Mm-hmm.
is still in play, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And no, The Last of Us isn't in play. Is that it? It's just mine
Yeah.
and yours. So I
Yeah.
just have to decide. I'm going to. I really like Forza Horizon 5. I think it's a great game, so I'm going to keep it.
Okay, that's fine with me because do I tell you what mine is
Sure.
since
Yeah.
I'm keeping it?
Yeah.
It's a
'Cause
5.
Bro, you're such a.
Mine's a 5 too. So we would have broke even there anyway. Okay.
I was like, please don't trade with me.
Man. Okay. Well, Zach killing everybody with that 10 right now.
Mm.
All right. Round 3.
Are we?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do this.
3, 2, 1. Batman Arkham City, Super Hot VR, Disco Elysium, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Legend of Goku. Okay. Little Dragon Ball Z action. All right. Okay.
Little Game Boy Advance back in the day. RPG.
I like it. Okay, so this would be Jason's turn to swap or keep first on this one.
So I can swap with anyone, right?
Yep,
I
you can.
keep reaffirming the rules here. I think I want Arkham from Yupo.
Oh, come on. Okay, only one of my favorite games of all time. I put 3 on that.
Okay.
3
Nice.
points. 3
Nice.
points.
Okay.
That's good.
So do you
All right.
do you
So
need to
I have Super Hot now,
Yeah.
and that means it's Yuki's turn to keep or swap.
Super Hot VR. That's
What were
gotta
they?
be a 5, bruh. That's gotta be a 5. I'm taking it. You can have Disco
No,
Elysium.
Okay.
What's
All right.
how much is Super
It's-
Hot? It's gotta be a
It's
5,
a 3.
bro.
It's a 3.
What is wrong with you people? Come on, man.
Just
So you're not-
going-
You're not counting your cards. I already lost my 5 somewhere.
Yeah, I got his 5 at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yo, I'm
You-
a goober.
Yeah.
You just want to play strategy games, bro.
Who's
It's crazy.
who's played Super Hot?
I didn't play the
Jason.
VR, but I played the original.
Yeah, and
It's good.
it's just it's a whole different animal in VR. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
It's very different.
First time I played it, I almost leaned on an imaginary box and almost fell. So, yeah, it's a different animal.
That's awesome.
All right. Okay, what's left? Let's see. Okay, Yugi just took Super Hot. What did you have, Yugi?
Disco Elysium.
Oh yeah. So Disco Elysium. Wait, do I have that now?
Yeah.
Yes. You've been taken from twice.
Okay.
Gimme.
All right, but I haven't gone yet. Okay, so I have Disco Elysium, and the other 2 games were what?
Legend of Goku and Horizon Zero Dawn.
I really liked Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm going to take Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
Not bad.
Let's go.
Okay, so now Yako has Disco Elysium, and Zach has Legend of Goku. And
Whose
Zach's
turn is it?
It's Zach's turn.
Well, I'm keeping Legend of Goku.
Okay. So
Did
now
you write
Yako.
5 twice, Zach?
Imagine he be the type. He be the type.
Try to pull one on us.
Do I tell you what points?
No.
it is?
Yako has to go first, and then because you kept
Disco
your card, so he
Elysium
gets to choose whether he wants to keep Disco Elysium or swap with you.
I think I'm gonna go for a swap.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now you can reveal what they're worth. Disco
Yuki,
and
what is
Goku.
Disco worth?
Disco is worth Uno.
You killing me,
Yeah,
Smalls.
baby.
4.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Okay.
So you like that one?
Well, I was like, oh, I get to keep it. That means it's already out of play, and that's why I went with like keep.
No. No. If
Bo
you
over
keep
here
it, still in play.
Bo over here, he changing the rules in the middle of it. I see how it is. He's trying to rig the system, you know.
Only if the card has moved hands does it become out of play.
I'm calling fraud over here. I'm calling fraud.
Okay. Report me to the Better Business Bureau.
Already done. My AI assistant did that. Ask
Oh,
Jeeves.
Jeeves is
Not
crazy.
Ask Jeeves. Wow. That's
That's
oh
wild.
my
insane.
goodness. Oh my goodness. So that round changed some things. It now has three of us with 11
Yeah.
points.
That one
Sure.
pointer. Come on.
That one pointer really
Yugi.
took you down. Yeah.
Kill them,
Um,
Smalls.
All right. Round 4. Round 4. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Guys, unfortunately,
Lord of the
Pen-
Rings battle.
Oh,
For
sorry.
Middle Earth.
Counter-Strike.
Sorry.
Half-Life Alex. Okay. Gears, God of War, Ragnarok. Yeah.
Sorry, man. I had a Koki pen for my back number. So.
That's funny.
Okay. All right. So now it's Yugi's turn to pick first. Is that correct?
Yes.
Round 4. Yeah. Keep or swap.
Yeah, baby. Sorry. I'm helping you out.
It's my time now. Yeah. You got
Hunting
Counter
for a
Strike.
5.
At least
Looking
I know
for-
that's not a 1.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. My turn. Let's see. Wait, what did Jason have? Oh yeah. I don't know if I want Half-Life Alex or not.
It scared you.
It scared me a lot. Okay.
And then Yako has this. Just
Counter-Strike, yeah. I think of those. I think Tears of the Kingdom is probably my favorite one of those. So I'm going to keep Tears of the Kingdom.
Respectable.
So now it's Nerd Cave's turn.
I'm going to swap your Tears of the Kingdom with God of War Ragnarok.
Dude, he's so. Oh, I know that's like something crazy.
Okay.
Right?
All right. 4 points.
Boom. 3 points.
You're such a villain.
For real.
Oh, man.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
All right.
That's great.
Oh, wait. You weren't supposed to show yours. You're only supposed to show mine. Whoops.
Benefits the rest of us.
Okay,
Yeah, it does,
it
it
sure does. So
Sorry, bro.
Ragnarok's
Sorry.
still in play. Yako, it's your turn. Keep or swap.
So
course, you
Ragnarok's
don't-
still in play.
Ragnarok's still in play. Counter-Strike is what you have right now, and
And then he's got
Half-Life Alex.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with God of War. At least I know what that is, so go with that one.
It's respectable.
See, his shown. So like I was just making this a little bit more fair. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I was making it a little bit more fair.
Shut up, Zach. All right. Where are we at here? Jason, your turn. You have to. What do you have to pick from? Oh man, I'm getting all confused now. Counter-Strike, I think, is still in play.
Yeah.
And what did you have, Yako? Middle
It's
Earth?
already taken. Yeah, it's already taken.
already-
Oh, it was
Yeah,
already
you-
taken. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So it is just Counter-Strike, or you keep what you have. I think that's right.
I'm gonna swap with Counter Strike.
Okay. Okay, what's Counter-Strike worth?
Counter-Strike is worth 3.
3. Nice.
All right.
Which
Do I show what
means
this is
I don't
worth?
know what I ended up with
You ended up with
because I ended up with Zach's, and then
I
Yako
took Zach's from you. Yeah.
which
so
means that you had Counter-Strike.
Yeah. So you
So
got.
I had
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike. Now Jason has Counter-Strike. So I ended up with Half-Life Alex. That's what that means.
Yeah.
It's haunting you like a head crab. Yeah.
It is. It is haunting. How much was it worth?
Literally.
It's head crab. One head crab.
Damn.
Come on! Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Okay.
no.
let's go.
Hope you get another one this round, Zach.
Ripperoni.
I don't know what you're
Okay.
talking about.
All right. Last round. Last round.
Last round, best round.
Yes. Here we go. Are everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Okay. Oh man.
We came out with
These
the
are-
bangers.
These are so good. Star Wars KOTOR, It Takes Two, Resident Evil 4, and Halo 3 and Injustice, the first Injustice. Wow. Okay. All right. I get to choose first. Dang it. Okay. Halo 3 is good. Gosh, they're all so good.
Mm-hmm.
That was
This is
that's
the,
the best
banger
round.
for
That's
sure.
the best round. Which one do I like the best? That's the question. I think I have the best memories of Halo 3. I'm going to take Halo 3.
Okay. Do I tell you the points?
You tell me the points because now that card has swapped places, so it's out of play.
Okay. Halo 3 is worth 2 points.
Okay. Cool.
Crazy.
All right. Now,
Cool.
Nerd Cave, you get to keep or swap.
Okay, what was yours?
Mine was Injustice.
Okay. We've got KOTOR, we've got Resident Evil 4, and then It Takes Two. Yako's 5 has already been played. So is Jason's. So is Yugi's. I don't remember if Bo's has. I don't feel like Injustice would be your number one, like your top pick, though. Or you could be playing
I
a
didn't
me.
rank them.
Well, you know what I mean. Give it the most points. Because I didn't do it either. I could see Jason really. Hey, I'm over here to win, y'all.
I know you are. This is cracking me up.
I can see Jason really liking Resident Evil 4, and that's a banger in itself. Yugi, blink for me if this is a high number card. How's it run out? How's it run out?
It burns.
But KOTOR is an amazing game too. Was it KOTOR 1 or KOTOR 2?
KOTOR 1.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I know it's not a 5. Like 3 of y'all are out of 5s. Has Bo's 5 been played?
Don't
y'all
anyone
remember?
answer that.
I don't know.
I'm so bad at counting cards. Where's Kevin Spacey when you
For
need him?
real.
Yeah, I know.
Real.
I'm over here. I'm like, I know some of these have been played, but okay. I'm gonna go for all the marbles. Here we go. One way or another, win or lose. I love all of y'all, except for Bo.
Do you need us to hold our cards up again?
Yeah, hold them up one more time. I'm gonna do the
Don't let that light bleed through though.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I'm over there looking up.
Turning up your brightness
he's
on your
changing the
screen.
contrast.
If he hollers, let him go. My mom told me to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Jocko, what you got?
Sorry.
Dang it, Jocko! I should have went with Bo. Sorry, Jocko.
That was coming through on the Koki again.
You were trying to help me.
You should have switched to HDR on your monitor, and then you would have.
For real.
Yeah.
Bro.
Ooh, okay.
Devastating.
Thank you.
Devastating.
Thank you, Yako. Okay.
Not like this.
Yako's turn to keep or swap.
Jocko,
You now
still
have
from me. Still.
you now have Injustice, and then Yugi and Jason's cards are still in play. It Takes Two and Resident Evil 4.
I knew
One
it.
day. It Takes Two and Resident Evil 4 and Injustice.
See what I mean? It's way harder on this one.
Yeah, I know.
This round is the kingmaker.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go with It Takes Two.
It's a good pick.
Okay.
Respectable choice. Bam. 4.
Yeah, baby.
4.
Because I know you and your wife played it. I almost went with it.
Yeah.
I still went with my gut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
Star
choice.
Wars. Got me once again.
Another
boy.
reason to add to the list of why Star Wars has been disappointing lately. And this one time it made me lose a game. Crazy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Jason, you are up.
All right. Can I keep or swap or
You keep or swap, but I think the only
What's
card
in
left
play?
is
it wasn't play.
Injustice?
What's left?
I think Injustice and Resident Evil 4. I think that's it.
Okay.
Well, I have what's his name?
Who has Injustice?
KOTOR. I have KOTOR now.
No, I have
Okay.
KOTOR.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you-
have KOTOR? Wait,
Yeah,
oh,
I got
But-
the one.
I'll keep it. I'll keep Resident Evil.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yes.
All right.
Don't show the card yet.
No.
Yeah. Don't show it yet because it hasn't changed hands, so it's still in play.
Yep. Keep
All
going.
right. All right. So
Yugi.
Yugi,
mhm.
you have to decide if you're going to keep what you have. I'm not sure what that is at this point.
Injustice.
Oh, you have Injustice?
Yeah.
Or swap with Jason, I guess. Resident Evil 4. Think.
I'm gonna keep Injustice. I feel like it's a 5. I'm keeping it.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. What's Resident Evil 4 worth?
It was a play on titles. Resident Evil 4.
Ah.
Ah.
And Injustice, one of my favorite games of all time, and that's not a joke. 1 point. It was my one. It was my 1
Game
point.
sucks.
Sorry.
Oh man. Okay.
This is crazy.
I should have been writing down what I ended up with, but just looking at the cards in your hand that you wrote down, pick one of them that you would recommend to our audience.
Mhm.
And I'll reveal our scores here in a minute.
Mhm.
They're all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Hopefully.
feel like there's any that you shouldn't play, but you know.
I don't know where my. Well, I'll go with one that everybody is going to expect me to go with.
There you go. There you go. Keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple. You know what I mean? Legend of Goku. See, we're over here swerving on y'all tonight. Legend of Goku, you can get it on as an emulator. I'm not going to tell you how to get it as an emulator, a ROM, but you can play it on your phone. I've been playing it on my phone, and Legend of Goku 2 as well, but it's amazing. It's really fun. You go through the Frieza saga on the first one, and highly suggest it. It is so good.
Very cool.
You can play it on the Delta emulator on your iPhone.
Yeah. Awesome. You said that's Game Boy Advance?
Yep.
Nice.
And you know who got me on to the Delta app?
Me?
Bo Knows Gaming. I watched your video and I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get
There you go.
Been playing that and Pokemon Yellow on there.
Nice.
I feel like I'm 10 years old.
Nice.
Let's go. All right. Very good. Okay. Yako, which one would you pick as your recommendation, top recommendation out of those cards?
Number five. Battle for Middle Earth. PC game,
Good.
Battle for Middle Earth 2, strategy. So yeah, if you like Lord of the Rings, it's an awesome strategy game to play. The whole map of Middle Earth, all the places, Dol Guldur, Minas Tirith, all of those cities, you can have sieges around them. Like the game mechanics, you can have heroes, you can play with Gandalf, you can play with Aragorn. So awesome strategy game for that fantasy series.
I love me some Aragorn. Never played that game though. Sounds cool.
It's cool. You can customize your hero, choose which abilities he has on the different levels. So it really makes a difference in the actual gameplay.
Nice.
Wasn't that one on Xbox 360 as well? I remember.
But possible, yeah. I played it on PC.
Okay, I remember playing it on Xbox 360 with a bunch of friends. It was a ton of fun.
There's no service for it anymore, as far as I know, unless it's custom service. So you'd have to LAN it or set up a VPN to play it with somebody.
Okay. Jason, which one are you going with?
This is probably, well, I mean, I am the VR guy, so it has to be a VR title, but Boneworks.
Okay.
And there's a reason for it. It's kind of like the training wheels of VR. So I highly recommend, like, if you do, want to get into it, it's like, it's so janky that like everything gets better afterwards. And like, if you fight through playing Boneworks, you'll have like a better appreciation of like motion controls and things like that. So it's just kind of like everyone should go through Boneworks first and then go from there.
Man, I did it wrong then. I haven't played Boneworks. I've had some people though comment and recommend that I play it. Several times on some videos. So yeah, cool. Yugi.
Even though it was the lowest on my list in terms of point value, I mean, you saw I raved about it with you before, but Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
You gotta play this game. If you need a game with action in it, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want a good story where every decision you make actually matters, and you're a detective and you're just thrown into this world, even if you're not a good detective, trust me, just run into it. Just try it. Even if you're not good, because whatever happens, the story will flow naturally. And I think everybody needs to play this game. It's got amazing writing, amazing voice acting. And it's just one of those games, like I said, where absolutely every single decision you make matters, to the point where you'll end up in places you had no idea you'll end up being in, talking to people you never expected, and you're going to be engrossed. So if you got like a loose weekend and you enjoy conversation and dialogue, you have to play Disco Elysium. You just have to. Yeah.
Is there any strategy involved in that? Because
That's
if there
the
is,
thing,
Yako will play it.
Yeah, for sure. So
guy.
there's dice rolls, and then obviously you'll improve your chances of getting dice rolls better. So think of it more like a think of it like a D&D campaign.
Mm.
So depending on let's say like if you turn the light on in a room, your perception rolls will be much better, for example. So it's got a lot of D&D aspects. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
cool.
I think I got it for free on Epic.
There you go.
Haven't played it yet.
Highly recommended. Yep. All the way from as soon as you're dropped in, everything you do matters. When let's say like another example, right? Like if you put on your glasses, your perception will be better, so you'll have better dice rolls, and then you'll be able to see things you maybe never seen before. Sometimes the game will even ask you like, "Are you really sure you want to leave this room?" And then you'll like not leave the room, and then your conscious will tell you, "You should probably go back to the bathroom and check something real quick." Like it's very. It'll every step of the way you're just engrossed. Yeah, it's great.
It sounds awesome.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, it does sound cool.
It's good when the director is in the psych ward. No, I'm joking. That's a whole crazy story, by the way.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It takes some serious talent to make a game like that. So you'll see. And God bless him, though. I hope he's okay, but.
Yeah, no.
I can see why. No offense, no disrespect. I can see why, man. Because I'm telling you, like he's definitely a genius, But best wishes to him.
I forgot you told me that.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. There's a whole documentary about this game, by the way, guys. Like you can look it up on YouTube, like Disco Elysium controversy, and like just the stuff this guy was on was next level. But again, it really does take that level of creativity and tenacity to make something like this game, because I'm telling you, it's an experience you'll never forget. You won't forget it. And what happens to you is going to be different than what happens to me 110%.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going with Injustice, the first Injustice, and that's because I've always loved the way that it seamlessly goes from the cutscene that moves this. It's a really great superhero story, better than pretty much all the movies that have been made the last few years. But it goes seamlessly from the cutscenes that move along this story into the battle, and then straight out of the battle into the next cutscene. And it's basically like a 3-hour long interactive movie where you fight in some really cool locations with some really cool characters, and I just love it. Like I love the story, and I love that you can sit down and play through it in an evening. Like it doesn't take weeks of your time away or months of your time. It is literally, you could sit down and play it in one evening, and I love that. Some people probably don't like that, but I like it. It's just like even as a palate cleanser, it's really nice. And so I'm going to pick that one. Recommend that one.
You played that on your review of the mini forum, mini PC, didn't you?
I was playing the second one, which I also really like, but I like the first one a little bit better. The graphics on the first one are kind of outdated at this point, but the second one still looks fantastic, I think. But I like the story of the first one a little better. Okay. And it's a little shorter as well. The second one actually has two different endings, and you have to play through two different storylines, make some different choices to get to it. But
and that
anyway,
last fight and the second one, oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Well, there's two last fights. They're both
both of those are crazy and hard.
Yeah, they are hard. Yeah. So here we go. Top recommendations: Legend of Goku, Lord of the Rings, Battle for Middle-earth 2, Boneworks, Disco Elysium, and Injustice 1. And the tech update is our winner of the very first Game Swap Showdown, taking down Nerd Cave Network after our strong start.
South Africa represents.
Hey,
the Olympics. It's Olympic season.
Yeah.
Oh man, great job, everybody. That was fun. Thanks for playing that. Maybe helping me work out some of the kinks. We might play it again in the future at some point.
Fair enough.
But we're gonna wrap things up, and I just want to hear from each of you real quick where we can find you and what you're working on. What we can expect from your channels real quick. Zach?
You can find me over on youtube.com/nerdcavenetwork, We have a video game news show each and every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. We also do a show called Eat Sleep Anime every quarter. We go over all the anime that we've been watching and what you should be watching. And I do a weekly show called Car Thoughts, where I just ramble about all the cool things for about 30 minutes as I drive to work. So go check us out over there.
Yeah, I still don't know how you do that. All right, Yako, what you working on? Where can we find you?
So I've got roughly 2 videos a week, 2 shorts a week on YouTube. Tech update. Sorry, don't know the link here at the moment, but I'm also on Twitter. You can check me out on there. And currently, next video will probably be around the INU Pocket EMG.
Okay.
Just having a quick look at that. It's interesting to me that it has the latest Snapdragon chipset at around $340. So just want to have a quick look at that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me. Twice a week. Videos twice a week. Come and check it out. If you need a quick overview on a device, the place to go to. Quick, comprehensive overview.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, definitely go check out the Tech Update. We got to get him to 1,000 subscribers this year. Yugi, where can we find you?
You can find me right here on YouTube. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Everybody keeps yapping about the First Descendant, so I'm going to try it out. And yeah, I'm on all socials with the same name, so feel free to hit me up anytime, guys.
You're so
Been
lucky.
Awesome.
Jason.
Yeah, the construct _VR on YouTube. I upload about once a week. Cover a lot of stuff VR and Quest related, mostly Quest content right now, but making the most out of your Quest experience. That's what I'm covering. The channel has mostly been about everything non-gaming, but we are moving into gaming very soon. So yeah, check me out over there.
Outstanding.
Cool.
Awesome.
And you can find me right here at Bono's Gaming. I'm working on a couple of things. I got to show this one thing though that I got in the mail today, because I got this mobile gaming controller in the mail today. It's not yet on the market, and I'm one of the first people to get one. And so I'm going to be dropping a review on August 20th of this, which is when the embargo release is up. So got that coming out. I'm also working on something a little bit different. I'm going to take a step away from the hardware stuff. I do a lot of hardware stuff for just a brief moment, and I'm working on a video that is my top 12 favorite Neo Geo games from the Neo Geo. So that's gonna be coming out this weekend. It's fun, different kind of video for me, so I've enjoyed making that so far. But that has been episode 20 of Bono's Gamers. I appreciate all you guys showing up and chatting with me for a little while. We'll be back in a couple of weeks, but until then, we'll stay kind and encouraging out there, and we'll catch you on the flippity flip.